It's August 2016 and we've come to King's Langley to the wonderful lofts of Jeff and Sherry Poole. Good morning, Jeff. Thanks for having me around to see your birds today, mate.
No worries, nice to see you.
Nice to see you. It's been a couple of years now, hasn't it, since I've been around last?
Yeah, we've had another combine win since.
Yeah.
And, good position in the Fed.
Yeah, you had a good season this year, 2016.
Yes, yeah, we topped the Fed 3 times and had some nice pigeons over the water again.
Yeah. So where was your Fed winners from?
The Fed winners, we had the Fed winners from Salisbury, Blandford and Oniton.
Yeah, was that old birds or young birds?
One in the old, 2 in the old birds and 1 in the young birds.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Tell us about one of your 2 best performances overall.
Yeah, we've had the combines were good wins at Poitiers, nice win, and then we had in 2014 we've had a nice young bird, a little cock out of me Van Loon, my best Van Loon pair. Yeah. He started the young bird season. He was 4th club, 4th fed. First week, the second week he come out and he chopped the club and chopped the fed. And I think all the way through the season, I think there's only 2 or 3 times that he wasn't actually in the Fed result. Yeah. And we also sent him as a single entry into the Spellthorne Open. Yeah. And he took 7th in a bad wind and all the pool money as well.
Absolutely fantastic, mate. Yeah. That's a nice blue cock, Jeff. What's this one?
This is the young bird that we bred in 2014. The start of the season with 4th club, 4th fed. And then the second week he was 1st club, 1st fed. And throughout the season he was rarely out of the top 20 in the federation.
Yeah. What family is he?
He's a Van Loon. He's bred from my best Van Loon pair.
Yeah. Fantastic. What? How was he sitting? Was he sitting, or what system was he on when he won?
What we done, we set him on roundabout system.
Yeah.
There's a young one there, and he come really well to it. He took it very well.
Yeah, beautiful cock, mate. Handsome bugger, isn't he?
He is, yeah, absolutely.
What system do you race your old birds on then, Jeff?
The old birds, we race them on the roundabout system.
Yeah.
We pair them up round about just after the Blackpool show. Yeah. And then we let them set. We take a round off of them, and then they go back down on the eggs, and then we start them on the roundabout system.
Yeah. Do you let them out, not separately, obviously, around the loft, but do you put them in races, in the same races?
Yeah, I do actually. I race the cocks and the hens in the same races.
Yeah, trapping all right.
They do. Yeah, they come really well. Funny enough, the hens I find are as good as the cocks on the roundabout system.
Yeah, a lot of people say it, hens are as good as cocks, if not better than cocks in the roundabout.
They do, definitely. I prefer a cock at the distance, if I'm honest with you. Yeah. I've had some good positions with them.
How about training?
Training, I train the pigeons when I can. Usually they fly really well around the house anyway. I can get a good hour out of them morning and night. Yeah. But if they start to just come a little bit slower in the racing and that, we do pick them up a little bit and give them a few tosses.
Do you break down?
I do, yeah. Funny enough, this year I've gone for this the seed system with the different feeds from natural. Yeah. But the jury's still out on that one at the moment.
Yeah. And you break down?
And I break them down, but depurative for the first couple of days, and then build them up through the week. Yeah.
This is Jeff and Sherry's very smart loft set up at King's Langley. The first 2 sections are for woodward and cocks. The next sections are for young birds and stock birds. And at the far end, this is for young birds, which have got a lovely aviary for them to get out into the weather and get the sunshine. This is a scene inside one of Jeff's old bird racing sections, and these are the racing hens. This is a nice checker hen, Jeff. What's this one?
This is a pigeon bred from Peter Wells's stock. We bought her in the Spellthorne breeder buyer open race. She's flown well as a pigeon. She started life quite steady, but she topped the federation last year as an old bird, and she flies well over the water. And Pete assures me that she'll be a candidate in the near future for the Tarbs.
Got some good pigeons out of Pete Wells, hasn't he?
Oh, Pete flies a very good pigeon.
Yeah, she's a beautiful pigeon, mate. So she's a federation winner.
She is indeed, yes.
How many stock birds you keep in, Jeff?
Well, at the moment we've got around about 15 pairs of stock pigeons.
Yeah, what families are they?
Mainly the baseline is the Van Loons of the pigeons there, but we have this year bought in some Van der Beelis. Yeah. Just going to try them out to see if we can cross them in.
Yeah, so when you bring a stock bird in, what do you look for?
I'm looking for winning lines. Yeah. These pigeons they've got to be breeding pigeons that win.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's we're trying to get winning lines in all the pairs that we've got.
Yeah. So where do your Van Loons originate from?
I bought some early in 2012. I bought some off of Paul Russell.
Yeah.
He was in a clearance sale, and I got a pair there. That best stock pigeons I've ever had.
Yeah.
They produce pigeon after pigeon after pigeon.
Yeah. So when do you pair them up?
They're paired up round about early December.
Yeah. How about feeding them? What'd you feed?
I feed them on a normal breeding mix.
Yeah.
From Titmuses. It's nothing special, just a normal mix. They thrive well on it. Plenty of red band.
Yeah.
And plenty of pats.
Do you like the eye sign?
I like a nice eye.
Yeah.
I used to look into a lot of eyes, but I don't read too much into it now, if I'm honest with you.
This is your best pair of stock person, Jeff. Tell us about them.
These are Van Loons I bought from Paul Russell. This clearance sale. From day one, they've bred really good pigeons that win week after week.
Yeah, look quality. Yeah. So it's not the best time of looking at pigeons, mate. They say they are starting to moult.
They are, yeah. But these breed pigeons that win from all distances.
Yeah.
And I would have said that 2/3 of my race team are out of this pair.
Yeah, beautiful.
Stem from this pair.
Another nice pigeon, Jeff. What's this one?
Yeah, this is one of my Van Loons, bred from my top pair of stock pigeons.
Yeah.
She flew well through the programme well, and she topped the club and the federation from Catances over the water.
Yeah. What, a roundabout in again?
She is, yeah. She flies well on the roundabout.
She's a super pigeon, isn't she? Lovely hen, lovely feather.
Yeah, she is, yeah, very nice.
Let's talk about your young birds now, and Jeff. How many young birds you breed each season?
Yeah, we normally breed around about 60 youngsters a season.
You have to race?
To race them, yeah, we try and race as many as we can to get them over the water for next season.
Yeah. So what's your system? Do you got darkness?
I do, yeah. I put them straight in the darkness, and then I pull them off a little bit earlier than normal people, I think. I normally pull them off probably about the first week in June.
Yeah.
I find that it still holds the feathers to what we want towards the end of the season.
How about pair them up? Do you pair them up or just leave them natural?
I let them pair up as they want.
Yeah.
I don't mind them pairing up at all.
No.
Fun enough, in 2012, in my first young bird season back, I had a pair of pigeons paired together. There was 2 hens and 1 cock, and they raced really well on that system, surprisingly.
Bit of jealousy, like.
They did, yeah. In actual fact, we went to an open race at the end of the season. We sent 5 pigeons and we took the first 4 places plus all the pools.
Absolutely fantastic. So how about training your babies?
Training, I will train them pigeons as much as I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
No. I think it's good. First thing in the morning is good, isn't it?
Absolutely fantastic. I mean, it's the best time of day to train your pigeons.
Yeah, early pigeon,
really good.
How about feeding?
Feeding, they're fed twice a day. Again, I've tried them on this new system of the natural seed stuff.
Yeah.
Where it breaks them down and builds them up as the week goes on.
Yeah.
And they seem to fly well on it.
Yeah, that's terrific. How far do they go, you youngsters?
Youngsters, I will, training wise?
No, racing wise.
Racing wise, I do the whole programme.
Yeah, like the channel?
Yeah, over the channel, yeah. Yeah, do like to have a pigeon over the channel as a young bird.
Yeah.
I think it sets them up for next season.
This is really smashing. And Jeff, is this your pigeon office?
Yes, it is, yeah. This is where it all takes place. We're sitting here often waiting for the pigeons to come and we can sort out what we need to do.
Yeah.
Very nice on a race day.
Yeah, nice cup tea.
Absolutely.
Alright Jeff, thank you very much for having me round and see your pigeon today.
No worries.
Great pleasure.
Nice to see you.
And give my love to Sherry.
Well, indeed.